How's it going, guys? So, you may be wondering, I'm doing a live stream right now. Oh, yep, how's it going, guys? So, I'm doing a live stream right now. We've got some music. Right now, we are playing ABBA. So, we've got some music going on here. Today, in today's live stream, we are going to be talking about today's PhantomCave related news. So I know, I didn't put a video out on this Monday that just went. That was because of a lot of technical problems. We had a lot of editing problems, and I couldn't get on there. So how's it going, King? I hope you're doing well. I hope we're all doing well after we're coming into the new year, as we all know. And because it is 7:38 p.m. in Australian time, we're going to kick this live stream off with the latest Phantom news. So today in the live stream, we will be talking about there will be a new 2021 Phantom Annual coming out, and the cover art is amazing. The cover art is done by Antonio Lemos, one of my absolute favorite artists. And one of the artists that I actually got to meet in 2019 was Antonio Lemos. And the it is basically, the comic was supposed to come out today. It was supposed to come out today on this week. So yes, this is basically, it's a news video, but I'm actually like live streaming it, so I don't have to do the editing. Yeah. We've got a new Phantom Annual coming out. The 2021 Annual's coming out, and like I was saying, that was supposed to come out today, but it didn't. It didn't. It's probably because it had, like the one that came out on last Thursday, that was supposed to come out on last Thursday, which I've read, and it will be reviewed probably tomorrow or on Monday. Amazing Phantom art by Jason Paulos, one of my absolute favorite artists, and he actually has a story and art published by him in the first story in this comic. So it's called The Poor People's Plague, and it also has a second part of the Welcomes Home of the Phantom sort of. Oh yeah. So the issue number 1883 is in complete color. It's in complete color, which you don't really see from few that often. They probably would only do like 2 or 3 comics that would be in full color. And I'm gonna open it, because that's what fans, that's sort of what people do in live streams. So yeah. And I have read it. It's good. It's a very good story. Just hang on a sec. And because we are live streaming from in YouTube, and we're live streaming on Facebook right now, I'll show you some. If you can see that, it is in color, so it's pretty good. And very shortly, very shortly on the channel, we will be having a special guest on the channel, and for like a teaser. So this guest is an Australian artist. We haven't been talking about him. No, we haven't been talking about him. Not at all. But he's an amazing artist. He does a lot of great things for the community. Oh, how's it going, Dead Sounds? So we've been talking about the 2021 Phantom Annual coming out probably on Monday. We have the latest Phantom comic coming out, which was delayed until like the Monday just gone. So yeah, I actually have 2 copies of that comic. So I have one that's mostly in mint condition, and I have one that probably just has a couple minor issues with it. But we will be getting into the news. Another thing that's coming soon to the Phantom Cave is that there will be new interviews coming soon. Like I was saying, there is a very special artist coming. He is Australian artist, obviously. Another artist, well, another sort of art director is but coming on the show very, very soon. It's probably one of the only art directors we've ever had in this show and on the channel, obviously. But that will be coming soon. There will be new Phantom reviews coming. There will be a lot of series videos parts like the My Collections episodes. I think tomorrow there might be a new sort of movie update with me. Yeah, right. Can you explain? I'm a bit, yeah. So we do have that coming. We have another thing coming next week on Monday. Will be the Phantom compilations. Two of those, in fact, and they are the content for those are sourced by the Phantom Fan on Instagram. So that's pretty cool. That is up to its 19th and 20th episodes of basically that series. So that I'm not too sure if I'm going to end that soon or if I should continue it. Because like as King said like a week or two ago, he said most of the things that I do are that people love my reviews and that they're not that really keen on my compilations. So that's all right. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be stopping those compilations or I'm going to be continuing them. I'll put a poll on my Facebook and Instagram pages of if I'll do it or not, continue it or not. Another thing we've got to talk about today is, as we all know, a year ago we had a new Phantom movie petition is it came out on a year ago. So what I'm trying to say is, please do sign the petition. I'm going to be trying to do a couple things. Okay, yep, rightio. So if you can, please do sign the petition. I reckon me and Chronicle Chamber will be doing some stuff, I hope fully. I have been talking to him and their organisation about trying to drive this petition on up to new levels, up to a lot of things where we don't even know if this petition is actually going to create a movie. But Billy Zane himself has mentioned is keen for a new Phantom movie. And as we look into the future with yeah, right. King Comics Arises says, talking about the compilations, one guess you didn't get it. Yeah. I'm not too sure about that. But yeah. Yeah. So the petitions, Billy Zane is keen for another Phantom movie, but we don't actually know that. He does say it in a Chronicle Chamber podcast when he visited last year in Australia, and I've got in contact with him, but that hasn't actually happened. I haven't actually gotten a review or gotten a interview from him as of yet. But I will be doing some probably big things in the next couple of months. I will be trying to organize a interview with the Phantom owners. I will be trying If you're wondering who released this petition, it was Chronicle Chamber. They released it, I think, a year ago. So basically, in 2019, we had a petition being made by Chronicle Chamber, who, before that wasn't even made, they had interviewed Billy Zane at the Supernova in Brisbane, in Queensland, Australia. So that will be happening. I'm hoping to interview a very important person from King Features Syndicate, hopefully. I'll get in talks with them very soon, and we'll see if that actually happens. Um, so moving on, we actually have a comic that I I am nearly going to be reading very soon, and I've already read the intro part of it. So this comic is obviously it's a Jim Shepard publication. A lot of the times when we see Jim Shepard publication comics back in the 90s, 80s, 2000s, 2010s, he did a great job for the Phantom community, and I'm pretty sure Chronicle Chamber would have interviewed Jim Shepard at some point. But I'll be showing you right now. The story's called The Night of La Mantra, and I reckon it's going to be a good story. As I said, I've read like the intro part where Jim Shepard just says what the comic is, what sort of comics are coming after that comic, and all those sort of things. But this book was, I think, came out in 1993, and it's, well, you wouldn't call it mint, but it has, if you can see there, it has a little bit of a rip. But I didn't do that. Usually with my old Phantom comics, I get them from the collector. Yeah. Shout out to Dead Sounds Officials. He's got some amazing music coming out soon. I know what yous are doing. You're wanting shout outs, but shout out to King Comics Arises. We've done some. Oh god, why'd I have to do that? Another review that we will be coming very soon, coming in the next couple of weeks, is the Triad Saga with a new sequel by Andrew Consonant and Ramando Felming, which is one of my all-time favorite artists. That's what the cover looks like, and that book is in full color. Another story I've read and will be reviewing. What's happening? Is there buffering? Oh, must be internet problem. So this will be coming out on the channel very soon. It's a good story. I really enjoyed it. It's a good story. But moving on, soon on the channel we will be celebrating the 85th anniversary of the Phantom comic being created by obviously the master Lee Falk, and as we all know, oh what? I should have known that with Dead Sounds. Should have actually known that. So we will be celebrating the 85th anniversary. Yeah, he's kidding everything. That's sad. So we will be celebrating that for when he's okay. Yeah. We will be celebrating that. Try the third time. We will be celebrating the 85th anniversary of the Phantom comic being created. And to celebrate the anniversary, we will be having a look at the history of the Few and the history of the Phantom in like a big couple of parts. So that will be coming out, and there will be more exciting content coming soon. And into the Marvel news this week. I turn my script around. Kevin Filge, which he's like big on Marvel. He's like, I think, chairman of Marvel or something. Yeah. Good that you speak about that, King. No, I'm not saying that. That sounds. Good that you speak about that. Um, Phantom's marriage anniversary or birthday is actually it. Back in 2017, we had a 40th anniversary of the Phantom's marriage with Diana, and few actually released a book of um a book of like accumulating all the stories that lead up to it, the marriage, and lead up to yeah. How's it going, Alex? How's it going? We've talked about the 2021 Phantom Annual. New interviews coming soon. Um, a special interview with someone you know, probably. We're going to be celebrating the 85th anniversary of the Phantom being created by looking back at history of Hugh and the Phantom in general. And now we are up to the Marvel news. So, as I was saying, Kevin Feige, I can't say his last name. Why? But Kevin Feige has announced that. No, I'm not saying that. That sounds. Kevin Feige. Yeah, I mean, I'm live on Facebook and on YouTube. How do I? How did I do that? Well, I use a app called Prison Live or something. Prison Live Studio, I think it is. But getting back to the content, has announced that in the next couple of years, this is just a speculation, I think, but there are rumors coming out that in the next couple of years, we will be having a fifth Avengers movie, and I'm guessing that may be. Ooh. That's a good sign. That is a good sign, Alex. That's a very good sign. But there should be another fifth Avengers movie coming out. Yeah, you get that in the hard jobs. You get internet slow these days, sometimes in like bad reception or something. But there should be a fifth Avengers movie, and what I'm speculation is that it could lead, possibly involve the Secret Invasion, which happened somewhere off in the Avengers universe somewhere. I don't actually have that many Avengers comics, but it's mostly that I have Thanos or DC, Batman, Wonder Woman, and a lot of stuff like that. So some kind of secret invasion. There's a lot of sort of Marvel movies coming out right in the next couple of years. So there should be something going on in the Marvel universe. And as we all know, Kevin Feige and Disney, I know King doesn't like Disney because of certain reasons, but they have announced another thing they announced was a like a basically a what do you call it timeline of when the movie's actually going to come out, but I don't think they've released the dates on when those certain movies may come out. Yeah, sorry King, I didn't say what reason it was, so sorry. So I hope you enjoyed this live stream. I'll be trying to doing a live stream probably each week or something. So on Wednesdays, we'll be talking about the news and what's happening in the Phantom like industry, what's happening in the Phantom comics, and a lot of the time we are now getting up to nearly 8 o'clock in Australian time. So yeah, I'm going to be leaving it with that. And if you please do support us at Phantom Cave. And if you have enjoyed all this, please give us a like, share, comment down below. And as always, if you have any questions, please comment them down below, and I will try to basically answer them at any time as possibly I can. I know that probably in an hour I'll be going to bed or something. So this is a good session. I hope you enjoyed it. We got to speak about a lot of Phantom stuff, a little bit of Marvel, and a lot of stuff like that. But yeah, it's good. Oh yeah, I'm pretty good. Um, I'm not spamming. I'm just giving them reminders. So yeah, I'm pretty good. Ghost Walk. How are you? So we will be doing a lot more in the next couple of months, and as you always know, my sign off is keep phantom caving, and we'll see you next time. And yeah, music is still played. What do you know?